Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to the review on The Mind of Evil, which was requested by Lovely Cupcakes. So first, let's be doing the showcasing of the DVD, with John Pertwee as the Doctor, Roger Delgado as the Master, who is definitely my favourite Master, and Katie Manning, who plays Jo Grant. By here we have the Thunderbolt missile, which plays a big role in the story, past part 3. The Mind of Evil, definitely the main thing showing in this story, and of course one of its images that it creates from the mind is the dragon. There's the side and the back. The picture's at the top by here, and this story is by the brilliant Don Houghton. Sorry. I hope I wish he did more stories. I think he's only done 2 stories, which is Inferno and The Mind of Evil, but if I'm wrong, then please tell me if he's done any stories for Doctor Who, because I only think he's done 2. But it's a real shame that he's only done 2, because I think his stories are very well written. And let's just read the blurb. Professor Keller has created a machine that can pacify even the most dangerous of criminals. But when the Doctor and Jo arrive at Stamhall Prison for a demonstration, things start to go horribly wrong. Especially when they discover that the Doctor's old enemy, the Master, is responsible for the machine. What can he possibly want from the criminals, and what connects him with an independent World Peace Conference? So the special features with the commentary with the characters, of course. The military mind, they look back at the making of the story. Now and then, behind the scenes television centre, radio times listening, program subtitles, photo gallery, coming soon trailer, protection information, subtitles, digital massive picture and sound quality. It is lacking a little from special features. I think they could have been better, but they're alright. The story was really broadcast on the BBC One to the 30th of January to the 6th of March 1971, produced by Barry Letts and directed by Timothy Comby, and the music's by Dudley Simpson, and the cover is by Lee Bidin. So this is Cause of You, which contains mild violence and threats, and is 146 minutes long. So there's the book. There's disc 1, and there's disc 2. So of course with the characters on the commentary here, and the special features. It is a 6-parter. Now, my thoughts on The Mind of Evil when I first watched it were, I thought it was a pretty good story, I did. But then, when I watched it for a second time, I started to love it, and I keep watching it a load of times now. It's definitely become one of my favourite John Pertwee stories. Again, with Inferno as well, I think John Houghton's writing is absolute superb. So, both of his stories are really high on the list, they are. Because Inferno is second place for my Doctor Who, and it was easily going to be first place as well. I would say they're basically tying, to be honest, because I think they're so good of a stories. So I did say Mind of Evil was first place, but I am thinking that they're tying now, because I do like to watch those stories over and over again. But as for the acting, it is absolutely brilliant. Definitely really strong acting. John Pertwee's excellent in it. I think definitely the key about this is the Master. He's definitely my favourite story with the Master in it. He's definitely showing more of an aggressive side of the Doctor. He really is threatening this one. He's definitely showing some threatening. You would do nothing while shoot you in both your hearts. He's being very morbid in this one. He's threatening the world and to start war, and then when the war's over, he's going to take over. So he's definitely showing a very dark Master in this one. Katie Manning's also... Oh, no, not Katie Manning. Jo Grant's very good in this one, who actually being very brave in this one to actually stop very evil criminals in this one. So she's very good in this one. Again, as I said, Jo Grant is one of my favourite companions, probably my second favourite companion. She's definitely a brilliant one. And It's definitely one of my favourite stories that's grown on me so far. But with the main part, with the mind of evil itself, it does attack in a very good way. Of course, you probably know how it attacks the mind of evil. It controls your mind, or it grabs like pictures of all your evil thoughts and it attacks you with it. Say if you have a fear of water, then of course it will picture the whole room in water and you literally drown. But even though you're in a dry room, you see what I mean? You're actually drowning in a dry room. Is attacking you with your thoughts, also your evil memories. And of course, if you hate spiders, then it'll probably fill the room all with spiders attacking you. That's how the mind of evil works to attack you. So definitely that's a very good enemy, or a good enemy in this one to face, because even the Master struggles against the mind of evil as well. And again, the Master does have a fear as well. And as well, as the parts go through, the mind of evil gets more powerful, and it basically goes insane, it does, and just keeps killing people and killing people. This is not really a negative for me, because I don't mind it, but this is a negative for some people, and I have to come truthful to it. Some of the cliffhangers are very repetitive. Like, it happens in part 2, part 3, and part 4, where there's, it's just when the mind of evil, it starts to attack the Doctor, but it happens 3 times in a row, and it gets a little repetitive for the viewers. I don't mind it, but some people might think that that's a bit repetitive. I don't want to see that. But if you can get past that, you can enjoy the 6-parter. I definitely love the 6-parter. I would rate the DVD itself a 9 out of 10, because the special features aren't that great. But for the story, fantastic, 10 out of 10. If you like Inferno by John Houghton's writing, then I would definitely recommend this masterpiece of The Mind of Evil. If you like Inferno, then you like The Mind of Evil, because they're written by the same person. And I think he's still done only 2 stories. Please tell me if he's done more stories for Doctor Who, because I'd really like to know, but I just don't think he's done it. So that was the review on The Mind of Evil. Again, I highly recommend it if you are an Inferno fan. So I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.